All right, welcome back to Anime Farkle from Tsubasacon 2013. We are in the middle of a game, and right now Togami is in the catbird seat, as it were. He has a reroll, he has no strikes, which means Num-Nums, you've got to be very careful, and hopefully you'll be able to answer a lot of these questions correctly and get control so you can stop yourself from getting a strike. There's one more strike and you're out of the game. 2,500 yen in the bank as we move on to our very next question. Fingers on buzzers. Here are the three answers. Hey, speaking of Pokemon, that seems to be the trend for this one. The answers are Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Here's the question. A baseball anime currently airing on Crunchyroll is called Ace of what? Num-Nums. Ace of Diamond is the right answer. Well done. Twist. Real easy question. Who's rolling? Yeah, okay. So here we go, let's see. Now you don't get a reroll again if you clear. Let's see what happens. Okay, now here's the sitch. That would normally be a Farkle. You can choose to burn your reroll now, or you can take that Farkle, which will clear the board. Keep in mind, if you win the game, the reroll carries over to the bonus game. You'll take the Farkle. All right, so that is a Farkle. That will be your first strike, and it does save your reroll and clear the board. All right, so we move on. Num-Nums is happy that we have a clear board now, so there we go. We move on. The next three answers are Homura, Madoka, Sayaka. Any fans of Madoka Magica in the audience?
Yeah!
Well, tough. Which Sekirei character was voiced by former Tsubasacon guest Leah Clark? Which Sekirei character was voiced by... Oh, Num-Nums. Sayaka is incorrect. No, Homura from Sekirei. You had a 1 in 3 shot at it. Okay, so Togami, you have control. You have no prizes. You have an empty board. You want to roll? Yeah. All right, let's get you some prizes. We haven't seen any triples yet today. Does not bode well from the bonus game. Still no triples, only one score. All right, I assume you want it.
I'll take it.
Okay, there you go. You want to roll again? Yeah. All right, let's see what happens. There we go! Now, according to the rules of the game, you can only score triples. So that means you can only take 3 of those 4 deuces, which is good because 4 deuces, boy, there's just nothing left after that. Yeah, poop joke. Enjoy it. Do you want 50 yen and the prize?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. All right, so that means that we light up the prize behind number 2 on your side of the board. Those are the Rin Daughters of Mnemosyne buttons. That has a fan in the audience. If you win the game, those will be yours along with all the money in the bank. Now you have a reroll, you have 1 screen. I assume you're done. Yeah, that's the wise choice. All right, so what has happened now is my question. Oh, they're in my hand. I was going to say, did I lose my questions? No, I'm holding them. See, I make the poop joke and I pay for it later. All right, here are the 3 possible answers, and they are reds, whites, blues. America! Yeah. Complete the name of the ending theme song of Cowboy Bebop, The Real Folk... Num-Nums. Real Folk Blues is the right answer. Hey, Num-Nums, do you want to roll it out? All right, Togami, let's see what she has just handed you. Okay, so now, do you want to take the Farkle or do you want to burn your reroll now, sir? Take the Farkle. Oh boy, here we go. Now we're at the exciting part of the game where both players have 2 strikes. So, we clear the board on the Farkle. Players, this is question number 14, meaning we have 6 questions left in this game. The 6th question is always sudden death. Here are the 3 answers. Control, very important. They are Piccolo's skin, Sailor Mercury's skirt, Suisei Seki's eyes. This is my favorite question. According to a recent study from Russian scientists, dogs actually would be able to see the color of what? Togami.
Sailor Mercury's skirt.
Sailor Mercury's skirt is correct because it's blue. Dogs can apparently see blue and yellow. They cannot see red and green. So the other 2 things...
Let me be honest, I had no
You had,
Sailor Mercury's skirt was.
he had no idea what Sailor Mercury's skirt color was, but you got the right answer, so there you go. Apparently dogs cannot see red or green, but they can see yellow or blue. So there you go. Togami, I will caution you the same way as I caution Num Nums, it is possible to Farkle on an empty board. Having said that, do you want to roll?
I will.
All right, here we go. No Farkle, and pretty good roll. All right. Using strategery now, do you want to freeze all three?
Yes.
Okay. 2,900 yen in the bank, 3 screens left, and actually, there are 6 questions left now. Do you want to take a question, or do you want to roll again?
I'll take the question.
Take a question, all right. This is my second favorite question, and is she in the audience? She is not. I will get her for that later. One of my friends here is currently cosplaying as Canada from Italia. So this is a question about Canadian holidays. We have Boxing Day, we have Canada Day, we have Victoria Day. Here's the question. On what Canadian holiday would it be especially appropriate to watch anime such as Hajime no Ippo and Togami and 1 Pound Gospel? Boxing Day, because those are both boxing anime. So there you go. All right, Togami, what do you want to do with those 3 screens? Okay, Num Nums, you got to get a 1, a 5. Triple would be great because then you'd get a re-roll. Let's see what you do. Good luck. You got it. All right, save your butt. There we go. I assume you don't want to lose the game, like all the audience just did. Num Nums, you're done, right? You're finished. Okay, here we go. We move on. Question number 16 of 20. Incidentally, the way we do sudden death is the player who gave me the last correct answer has control of sudden death. Currently, that is Togami. We'll keep track as we move along. So here we go. The next 3 answers are a cell phone, an iPad, a Nintendo DS. Literally speaking, what would Dr. Garrow's ultimate creation use to call someone?
Oh,
Num Nums. iPad incorrect. No, Dr. Garrow's ultimate creation is the one person who groaned in the audience said was cell, so he would use a cell phone. So, there, yeah. All right, Togami, you have control. I assume you don't want to hang on to it. All right, so here we go. Will you lose on a horrible pun? Let's hope not. You don't? Oh, yeah! Reroll? Would you like one? Well, now you have, you can has. So there you are. Now both of our, this is my favorite situation in this game. 4 questions left, 2 strikes on both players, reroll token on both players. This could be one of the most exciting finishes we've ever had on Anime Farkle. So, here we go. We clear the board. And there's a pretty big bank too, 3,050. That's over 30 bucks to spend in the suitcase of prizes afterwards. Here are 3 more answers. Control, very important. They are Alfheim Online, The World, Underworld, which is not one of the MMOs featured in Sword Art Online. Num Nums. Underworld is incorrect. It's The World, which is .hack-sign. And we have fans in the audience, .hack-sign as well. All right, again, Togami, I caution you, it is possible to Farkle on an empty board. Do you want to roll?
I'll roll.
All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. That's a triple 3 and another 100 yen. Do you want a prize?
I'll keep it.
Okay, everything. There we go. And then bam, bam, bam. And that means we now light up the 3, which means the Cowboy Bebop DVD is on your side of the board as well. So always wanted to catch up with it. Well, there you go. It's the first disc, so I don't know how much catching up you'll be doing, but there you have it. Togami, there are 2 screens left. Are you finished?
I'm finished.
Okay. Now, players, I will caution you, sudden death is always played on a completely empty board, so keep that in mind as far as when to keep going and when to stop, all right? 3 questions away, and the current controller of sudden death is still Togami because he gave me the last correct answer. Here are 3 more answers. Chun-Li, Ken, Ryu. What is the first name, the main character of the video game Ninja Gaiden. Togami, Ryu is correct. All right, there you go. You have control of 2 screens. Do you want to keep it or do you want to force them? All right, now all yours. All right, so there's no benefit to clearing the board unless you burn your re-roll and then clear the board and you'll get your re-roll back. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I assume you do not want to game over. You would like to use your re-roll token. That's a pretty good idea. So now, if you can clear the board, you get your re-roll back. If you can't get a 1 or a 5, Togami will be the champ. He'll earn 3,150 yen, 2 prizes, and a re-roll token with which he could win a lot more. Here we go. For the game. Oh, and that is a Farkle. And that means that we have a winner, and it is Togami! Oh, well, not only we got to say goodbye to you. Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy your approximately 26 minutes of fame on... Let's give it up for... And we didn't get into sudden death. I only have 2 questions left anyway. We will pocket those and use them for a future game. Now, Togami, congratulations to you. 3,150 yen. We add on the prizes that you picked up along the way.
I make more money than that in a second.
You make more money than that in a second. Oh, staying in character all the way. That means that right now, Togami, you have a grand total of right at 5,000 yen in prizes. Just not bad. Not bad for your time on Farkle. However, in just a moment, we are going to see if Togami can turn that into 20,000 yen, and we will do that right after this. Stay tuned, YouTube. Welcome back to Anime Farkle, and I'm happy to see that the entire audience who was here at the beginning is still here! Give yourself a round of applause. The Friday game shows are usually the ones that are the least attended, but this is pretty good for a Friday, so either we've got a whole bunch of people here at Tsubasacon, which is what I'm really hoping, or you guys like me, and I like that too. Oh, all right. We're here with Togami. Togami is now going to be playing for the big prizes. Big prizes. And the good news, Togami, is you have your re-roll still from the main game, which you get to use in this round, which means a very good chance of winning our jackpot today, which stands at over 15,000 yen in prizes. All right, so here's how we play the bonus game. As you can see, the 6 is gone. We've replaced the 6 with a wild card, which is important because in this bonus round, we're only looking for triples. Triples are the only things that score in this game. You notice there's no more money on the 1s or the 5s. Conveniently, at the top of the board, we have the numbers 1 through 5. The object of this game is to knock them all out. You're going to roll, and you're going to try to knock out each of those numbers. Once you knock out a number, it is out of play. So if you roll again, and that's the only number that's still in play on your dice, it's a Farkle. All right? Now, it's a little dull as it stands right now, so I think I'm going to put some prices underneath those numbers. Does that sound good to you? Okay, well, let's see. Let's put some prizes up underneath that board. All right. This time, a 111 will score you a prize package that consists of a Bleach starter deck, the Bleach trading card game, a playmat to play the game on. Does anyone in the audience play the Bleach trading card game still? Okay, cool. Well, then you got people to play with here too. A couple of booster packs and some sleeves for your cards. So there you go. That's what's behind the 111. Behind the 222, are you a fan of the anime Cat Planet Cuties? Never heard of it. Oh, someone is back there. Well, you can become that because we have this spiral notebook for you from Cat Planet Cuties. You can carry it around obscurely and keep all sorts of things in there. Let's move on to number 3. I've got a box set for you behind number 3. It is the complete Shattered Angels. Compelling and an absolute must-see for fans of Kanazuki no Miko, Steel Angel Kurumi, UFO Ultra Maiden Valkyrie, and one of my favorites, Revolutionary Girl Utena. So there you go. That comes to us courtesy of Funimation. If you are a fan of gaming and you have a Nintendo 3DS, do you own this already? You do not own it. Well, that's a triple 4 right there. And this comes to us courtesy of NIS America. It is Cave Story 3D, a new depth in adventure, or une aventure approfondie, which... and for a roll of a triple 5. What are you doing the first weekend in December?
Sleep.
Well, maybe you'll be going to YamaCon, which is at the Smoky Mountain Convention Center in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Just a 4-hour jaunt from here. So hopefully you live south of this area. And if you do go to it, you will find that Sean Schemmel, Johnny Young Bosch, Little Karibo, Sonny Strait, Mike McFarland, and Paul St. Peter will be waiting there for you. And then it's at the Smoky Mountain Convention Center. Oh, and they got some game show guy there too, who's going to be doing stuff. So, and you can go to yama-con.tn.com for more information on YamaCon. You still have to find a way to get there and a place to stay, but you get to the con for free. So those are the prizes. Now, if you look at the combination that you see on the board right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the wild card. It's happened once before, and you have a re-roll, so the chances of it happening again are good. There are 2 ways to win in this game. You can either do it the hard way and knock off each of those 5 numbers individually, or you can just roll that. If you roll that, it doesn't have to be in that order. So long as each of the numbers and the wild card show up, you'll win everything. Absolutely everything. And if you do that, the hard way or the easy way, in addition to all those prizes, we'll add another 5,000 yen, which will put you over 20,000 yen in winnings. So that's how it works. All right, now, you have a re-roll, which means if you screw up, you're fine. So you can spin with impunity right now. You can roll those dice, the audience is going to cheer you on, and hopefully you're going to get some numbers. Hopefully you're going to see a straight and just win everything in one fell swoop. So here we go. Let's root him on. Let's see what he gets. Well, there goes your re-roll. Okay, so that would have normally been a Farkle. However, you do have a re-roll, which means now you don't. Now, everything that you win along the way is at risk. So let's get that bad roll out of the way. Your re-roll is gone. Now let's get you some prizes. Oh, well, there we go. Almost a win, but not a win. Now, there's only one prize that you can match up there, the bleach card. So I assume you would like to at least freeze that one. So let's do that. Now, those bleach cards are now at risk. You have no more re-rolls left. Do you want to take another roll?
I'll take another roll.
Take another roll. All right, he wants that cave story. Let's see what happens. Oh, come on, dice. Seriously. Yeah, oh well. You still picked up some nice prizes. 5,000 yen in prizes. I'll give you that's the information on the con in case you want to go. But yeah, so thank you so much. And let's give it up to Togami. He's got 3,150 yen to spend in our prize suitcase. We can get him a couple of other volume 1s and things of that nature. So he's got a pretty good day. So thank you so much, Toby, for being on Farkle. Did you have a good time? All right. Well, congratulations to you. And incidentally, you can start shopping right now. There's a box behind me there. You can go ahead and pull a couple of things out. We've got a couple of minutes left, which means I'm going to play a game with my audience members. Now, who drew that queen earlier? Are you still in the audience? Ha-ha, there you go. See, now you get to come on up. Come on up here and have a seat. All right. So in this box right here, there are single discs in there. You can choose any 2 to go along with what you've already won. Yeah, just have a seat. Yeah, have a seat. You get to be on this game for a few minutes. Grab that microphone and tell us who you are. Got that one right there. Stay character if you like.
I'm Abby.
Hi, Abby. What do you do, Abby?
I'm a high school student.
You're a really nervous high school student.
I am.
Well, the good news is you don't have to answer any questions. You're just going to be rolling dice. So here's how it works.
I should probably be able to see.
Yep, here's how it works. We've got a Farkle out there. Now you've got 5 numbers that have no prizes attached. However, I'm going to give you a shot to win one of the DVDs in the box. And here's how it works. You're going to roll those dice, and you just got to knock out 3 of the numbers. All right, just 3 of the numbers is all you got to knock out. And if you can do that, we will give you one of the single. Don't worry about it. You're fine, Abby. You're fine, Abby. You're fine, Abby, just whenever you feel lucky, push that big red button and try to knock out 3 numbers. You can do it, Abby. Push that button. And just like that, all right, you've done it. We got 3 wild cards, so you can choose whichever number you want to knock out. It could be any of the 5 numbers because the 3 wild cards you can make whatever. So what number do you want to get rid of? What number do we not want to see anymore? 4. All right, 4 is gone. All right, 4 is gone. Use the 3 wild cards on that. Have you do that 2 more times, you get something out of the box. All right. So here we go. Incidentally, Num-Nums, you also get something out of the box for being a departing contestant. Because we never get someone who just got the audience. Hey, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! All right. All right, it's a good roll. You want to knock out the 2, the 3, or the 5? 3. All right, 3's gone. Now, 1 more time. You can just knock out the 1, the 2, or the 5. We'll give you a pull from the box. Abby, you think you got another one in you? All right, let's see what happens. Where were all those wild cards when Tokami was going? And you did it!
Pay no attention to the flashing 5,000.
You don't actually get that. Quiet. But we are happy to give you a pull from the DVD box of goodness that Num-Nums is also going to go in. You can, as soon as he's picked his 2, then you can go ahead and pick a couple, and then pick 1, and then Abby, you can pick 1 as well. So you got the nervous Abby who wins something. Congratulations to you. Yay! All right. And with that, we are going to call an end to our game of Anime Farkle here at Tsubasacon 2013. I want to thank each and every one of you who came to it. Did you enjoy yourselves? Did you have a good time? Half of you already have done this because I recognize half of you, but if you haven't already, make sure to give me a like on Facebook, facebook.com/Greggo's Game Shows. Subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/Greggo's Game Shows, with an apostrophe. And then tonight, we've got some surveys that I would like you to take for one of the game shows that I'm doing called Pointless. So look at the schedule. When you see Greggo's Game Shows, the Pointless panel, we'll see you there. Tomorrow, we'll see you right back here for Pokemon. With Pokemon, the man from the guy that comes out of the thing. So for all of us here at Anime Farkle, I want to thank Nessa, who recorded this whole thing and made it look wonderful. OJ for making it sound wonderful and making the lighting go wonderful. And until tomorrow, we will see you next time. It's Greggo from Anime Farkle. So long.